Earth signs out there, my divine dreaming Earth signs, welcome to this sacred corner of calm. This ancestors reading is perfect for you whenever you are seeing it. So, before you doze off, I want you to be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And you can also use the links down below to support the channel for an even energy exchange if you would like to, spiritually collect on whatever your ancestors are giving you. It is free and it is easy, and it is, like I said, an exchange so that you can actually receive something. So, that is out of the way. I want to go ahead and get into your readings as well. So, for all of my earth signs, this is your ancestors reading, and today the questions will be focused on like the blessings that you will receive. Number one, the blessings that you will receive or inherit from your family line, the wisdom that you will inherit from your family line. What do you need to give up? What do you need to do, to give up something? And what is it that you will be receiving, or what is it that you need to receive? So let's get into it. Hello to the chat. Hello. This is so weird. I'm trying to get like this instant thing to go in right. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. And see what is the blessings that you will inherit. What's the energy that you're inheriting, the blessings of your line. Okay, your first one to pop out is the Father of Air. The Father of Air is the energy of leadership. So you really need to step into this leadership role, the leader of your life, the leader of your family. It is very important. If you're the one who knows where to go, if you're the one who knows what to do, it is important for you to, be that one who is actually leading people, leading divinely, doing things divinely. It's important for the people who know and who are righteous to be in charge of helping and leading the tribe, or just the people that you are working with, whatever the case may be. It's that energy. Obviously, it's the 9 energy as well. With 36, it's the 9 energy, so that's like a complete energy as well. So you're able to just better lead yourself, and like I said, from your natural leadership, people also want you to, be around to lead them and to guide them as well. So for the Father of Air, right? That's the energy of the King of Swords as well. So the air is mental. So there's a choice to be made. Confront the issue ahead on. Excuse that. Step into your role as a leader with confidence. Also, this card is about keeping your emotions in check. So it is safe to get an expert to help make key decisions. Set an example through your actions. It's time to be real with yourself and others. This ancestor is representing someone who gives advice for a living, like a lawyer, an accountant, maybe something that's more spiritual, even like a spiritual advisor, some sort of advisor, right? So trusting your head over your heart at these times. And there are times where we have to remove ourselves from a situation, so a leader is able to, if there's multiple people on your team that are having issues, a leader is able to combat that I am a leader, not a follower. So your blessing here is that you have a natural gift of leadership, and you've inherited that from your bloodline. Let's look at the wisdom that's coming along. It's crazy. The wisdom card comes out as the Conjure Woman manifestation. The Conjure Woman. Also, the number says on this card is the 1 card, but if you look very closely above her head, you can see an 8 here as well. So 8, 1, going back to 9 again. So definitely the energy of, leadership and just knowing what you're doing. Like in something, it could be that you were taught by the ancestors of your lineage who knew about this and how important it was for you to, be an authority over your life. So it's not even just about, leading a group to any one place. What is also really, important for you at this time is that you're leading yourself to the divine manifestations that you are deciding are yours, right? And it does take a lot of, as a leader, you have to make decisions, right? So as a leader of yourself, you have to make the decision to believe in yourself and to make the things that you desire happen out of this life for yourself. So it's like taking that leadership role as well within yourself, and just that same energy it'll be important for you to be able to conjure up, like even in your spirit, having that energy of manifestation, knowing that you can do whatever you set your mind out to, believing in yourself totally, and you're not finding it so difficult because you're taking up that leadership role, because you know that it's something that you inherited, and this is always a good season if you get out of your own way and just allow things to come into being. So if you're getting this card here, this is like the alchemist card. You can kind of see that. But this is also tied to the magician very heavily, if you don't know that. So the magician is the one in the tarot that is able to easily conjure up the things that they desire, because they have all of these tools at their disposal. So it's the leadership tool. It's the tool of just using all of your gifts. Like maybe you have multiple gifts. Like you're very smart in like a technical way, but also very creative in a way that is, not usual as well. So it is, very important if you are like I said, having multiple things as well, using those. If you can look at the magician, if you have looked at it before, it has, like I said, all of these things that is disposable, and it's telling you that as within, so without. So you may be using it may seem like very trivial tools, like just in the things that you do daily, or you always use them, so you don't think of it, what you're doing, as a big deal, but it is a very big deal. And you make a lot of waves in the things, like even if you're just lighting candles, lighting incense, those are very spiritual. You can see that on the card as well, even on the Father of Air. So you may be using fire and air and smoke, different things like that, to bring things into being. So even your sign is the earth sign, which is telling you that not just that you're creative, but that you're grounded, and that you are very gifted in the ways of the physical. So you may be watering your plants or something, and speaking good things into your life, and it works very well. It seems very simple, but it's a ritual that really works for you. So your declaration for this card is, I am a magnet for manifesting mysterious miracles. I am a magnet for manifesting mysterious miracles. I feel like that's definitely something that we all can use, just like out of the nowhere, mysterious miracles. So also now we say, like, what do you need to give up, or what do you need to release, or to some sort of energy maybe you could use more of something, but what can you get out of your way to move forward and move quickly? Hello. of fire, which is passion ignited. So maybe you haven't. This is the 8. It's kind of crazy because I said the number 8 was like here. I pointed it out that it was there, but also symbolizing, the energy of the infinite sign. But the number 26 gets us back to 8. Like I said, it's the father of fire, passion ignited. So maybe you haven't been feeling passionate about your next steps and things of that nature. So you could be in that energy of, letting go of, what doesn't serve you, what's not passionate to you. Like maybe you have that energy of, so you are very practical as earth signs, right? But maybe it's not about being practical, so it's about letting that energy go. So it says, if it's not about, ego leading you astray or just having arrogance, anything like that can, turn away opportunities. So, letting go of any ego or not being pushy. But when you are pushy, it's kind of like just the energy that you are not imbalanced, right? So for this to be properly used within your life of, being a leadership and being able to manifest easily, that's the energy that you need to focus on, right? So it says, if you have a yes or no question, this Papa Fire or the Father of Fire is definitely a clear yes, right? So it's the energy that you are seeing, just to let you know that the time is now for that big passionate vision. This is the second time that you're getting the time is now. You have to be a leader and take that first step forward, right? And just to know that all things are possible with the passionate vision. All things are possible. You are possible. Keep your enthusiasm up. Your qualities as a natural born leader are required, and it's easy for you to get things done, right? So as usual, again, this is the card of a leader as well. So both of these, like sitting on this, magnificent throne. And I like how, both of their eyes on the, like, Father Fire, Father energy, both of their eyes are covered. Hers isn't, so it's kind of like that balance. But definitely some good energy as well. Let's go ahead and see. It says, as usual, you may be trying to wear all hats, but that will stagnate your growth. You need support in your current endeavor. So, maybe what it's telling you just to let go of is the energy of, trying to do it all. There's something that you do very, very well, and there's a second thing that you do well, but you are tempering down the quality even of that thing just because you're trying to do the thing that you do extremely well and balance that with something that you do okay. And if you let go of the thing that you do okay and outsource it to, just someone who does it way better than you, and there's so many different ways to find that. Maybe you just know a person in person or, even online. That's your support. And so you deserve like unbridled pleasure, and it's hard to have that pleasure when you are, like I said, wearing all the hats and taking over. So it's a leader knows when to delegate, right? So do that and still be adventurous and fearless in pursuing whatever new experiences. So the King of Wands is the tarot match up to this one, and your declaration is I am going for it. So let's get your last card and let's see what you are going for. What's coming up for you? Hello to the chat. Make sure you like the video for an even energy exchange. Okay. So the last one to pop out is, oh my gosh, it's a lot of divine masculine energy within this reading. I do love that. And this is, the root of earth, talking about inspired action. The root of earth talking about inspired action. So this energy of inspired action is all about, it's the pentacle energy. those are numbers that are a part of the channel. But you also may be seeing them out and about. Or 38, 36. Let me know which numbers down below that you've been seeing. You can comment it down below. So the question here is about your inspired actions, and it says, do you really want it, or do you want to continue with a coulda woulda? You know, that energy of coulda woulda. You must take advantage of opportunities that are presenting themselves. This is definitely all about, your whole reading is about, I feel like maybe you are the type of person who wants to learn everything that you need to know before you make a step, and it's that does keep you careful, but it can be too careful. So you got to take advantage of any opportunities that are presenting themselves, and it's letting you know that you are definitely in the beginning stages of something great, but being careful not to overcommit to too many things and too many people. So even as a leader, like I said in the last card, it's important to know when to delegate, so that you're not trying to overcommit yourself to too many things, and you don't have to have like so many people around you and getting like too much help, or overcommitting to too many people. But plant your seeds and stay grounded. You are definitely a good student, so there may be like an education related news, and this is definitely a root spirit right here. So the energy of root spirit. So root spirits are message bringers, and they bring good financial news, and that's definitely on the way for you here. So this root of earth energy is definitely a reliable like it's a reliable spirit ancestor, right? So the root of earth is focused and is loyal, right? And you can see the big smile that he has. He's very focused on that pinnacle. Okay, and that smile is the sense of humor that no matter what, this ancestral energy inside of you and on your bloodline yearly remains unbroken. And to honor this energy, you have to stop stepping on your ideas and allow them to crop up. This is corresponding to the Page of Pentacles in the deck. So the root of air, the root of earth is the Page of Pentacles as well. So the declaration for this card is good news follows me. Good news follows me. Hello to the chat. All right, let's go ahead and get some. We're gonna go ahead and get some tarot in order to see an explanation, or just a clearing up some more energy for each one of these cards. So let's see. All right, let's shuffle. Wow. So throughout your 8, you cannot deny the number 8 coming up for you. It's here on the card with the, I'm gonna just point it out again if you're just tuning in, but just to remind you, it's up here on the manifestation card. The number 26 comes to 8, and then you have 3-8 here, which is just 3-8 and coming up again. So this is like the fourth time that it's coming up, obviously, but the energy of 8 is in that higher levels of completion. So you have the 8 and also the energy of the 9 with the 8 and the 1 together. But the energy of the 8 is, the universe is sending you a message to act now and act fast. That's what your whole reading is about. So I'm just getting that energy of, the learning stages for you are over. There's something here where you don't need to delay yourself anymore, or slow down your progress in any sort of way. You may be getting the feeling that that you may have had the feeling in the past that you just need to learn more before you act, but sometimes it's best to learn along the way. Experience can be a great teacher as well. So movement and action, making rapid decisions. So a lot of people don't understand it, but it's not a such thing of like acting too quickly. A lot of people, which is very smart, if you act and you work even a little more sloppily, spirits, your ancestors, and things of that nature, if you give them something to work with, they'll be able to work it for you, and have that energy of being on your side and able to bring things into fruition for you. So that is the energy that you have here for that card. Like I said, the Eight of Wands, there is a very fast energy here at play, and you may find just things developing and unfolding at once. So it may be multiple things. Not Don't be caught off guard by this like sudden changes, and this is just a lot of opportunities for you. Again, like the last card in the ancestors deck said, don't overcommit yourself, but just allow this fast flow of energy to come into yourself, and just continue to direct it towards yourself. This is a lot of swiftness, so, and this also is the energy of messengers. So it could be things coming fast at you. When you look at this one, this is the father of air, so it may be a lot of ideas that are coming fast at you, and you may feel like, I don't know which one to act on first. Whatever is easiest for you to do and to execute upon, that'll be your next action. So let's get one for the Conjure Woman. Number 1, manifestation. So we have the Four of Swords. That's also air energy. It says retreat from the world to recharge energy and gain perspective. So this energy of rest and solitude. So it's, I mentioned, knowing when to act. So when we're looking at, even at the base of this, is about inspired action. So when I tell you to act now and act fast, it's not, like I said, overcommitting yourself with too many tasks, bogging yourself down with too many tasks, or it's also not about overcommitting to too many people, and expecting way too much of yourself. It's really about having that balance of, I like that these came out together, and you can see the numbers as well, which is the 4 and the 8. So it's like 4, it's like getting you back down to like a chill point. So not taking down your energy to like a 1 or a 0, but like knowing when to go have, to take that energy of the rest energy, the meditation, the introspection, and realize that you're not doing nothing when you're relaxing. You're not doing nothing when you're going on a walk. You're not doing nothing when you're meditating. You're not doing nothing when you're playing a sound bowl. You are, that is the best time when ideas come to you, when you're not working towards them. So when you are in the energy of rest and solitude, the best downloads come to you, the best ideas come to you. So acting on it in a moment notice could be as simple as writing it down, and then as you come out of the moments of rest, as you come out of the moments of meditation, you are using that download, that communication that you received, to then act on the things that you require. So life is definitely all about that balance. I don't want to make it seem like it's just go, 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 go. Obviously, this is an ASMR channel, so we know how important rest is, and how important your solitude is for your mental health and all of these things. So it's definitely a lot of aspects of taking a break to recharge your batteries. Even you plug up your phone, so you will need that. So let's go ahead and see the Father of Fire, number 26, Passion Ignited. All right. So the number 3 this is the third time the number three is coming up, so 333, maybe saying that. 369 is here as well. A lot of numbers. And the number three is just about, teamwork makes the dream work type of energy. So the number three is, one of collaboration. It's a few. So maybe you're even like maybe you just know a few of your ancestors' actual names and you're using that within your rituals, like like the conjure woman would use, something to, call out their names and, to show them reverence, or learning more about them. Or like I said, maybe you only know a few of your ancestors by name, but it is encoded in your DNA. So that's the team that I'm seeing coming in for you, a more spiritual team. It may not be that you're working with a bunch of people and leading them, but I'm getting the image of you having a bunch of spirits around you, and they are wanting to go to work to help you, but you have to give them direction. That's where the card leadership comes in, right? So if you have these ideas to act, you're getting ideas to act on them, right? That's the energy that your guides are asking from you. What do you require of them? They're all like standing around and waiting to receive your go ahead. They're standing around waiting to, see what tasks you may have from them or have for them. But if you aren't acting, or if you aren't sending them like messages to do something specifically for you, that's where the stop comes, right? So, like I said, it's a spiritual team, a spiritual effort, and do not ever be afraid to make them not ask, but make them hold up their part of the deal. This is not just you being here, it's a team effort as well. Even though it looks like it's just one of you, you have a whole host of spirits around you and for you, right? Your ancestors, and planning that you gain along the way, right? And maybe you're learning about soul tribes and things of that nature. So, like I said, it's collaboration, and that can get you to another level of mastery. So maybe there's something that you're doing now, and you never know. There's someone in your family from way long ago who also used to do that. You can call upon that energy within your bloodline, wherever it is, and ask for like their guidance to help you do better in whatever field, and be under them like a spiritual apprenticeship, right? So you're getting guidance from the Most High. Even within the people on earth, there's some things they may not or may teach you, or it may require more of you if you go to one of them as opposed to leaning on your spirit guide and your spirit team. So let's get one for the last one, and then we will wrap up your reading. Hello to the chat. Let's get one more. That popped right out for you. So, the energy that you are in, are you ready? Are you ready? The number 4 coming back out. 4 and 4. Get you back to that 8. That 8 energy is so strong here. You can't fight it, okay? So, the Emperor is all about, and this is actually the only one with a date on it as well. The Emperor is, the dates from March 21st to the 20th of April. So something just recently happened that really lit your fire again, right? As we see passion ignited, something happened just recently that, really lit your passion. And maybe it was like something negative, right? Maybe something negative came up, like burnout. Even when the card of the 4 of Swords, when it came out, it was kind of fumbled. So maybe you're at a job and you're just feeling like a lot of burnout is happening, but you were fearing changing, but now you're getting the signs from here and from other places to move on. And that doesn't require you to leave immediately. That just may require some time for personal growth, and to make sure that you're planning very well. Kind of crazy that these cards came out and they're the 2 and the 6. which is 8 again, and 26 is also on this card here, under here, as we saw. But yes, the energy of the Emperor is one of authority and, not being scared, and bringing some structure to your life. So, what's becoming most important to you is the things that you're passionate about. You may have been somewhere and just focusing very heavily on what others say is important, but you are feeling trapped by the things that other people say is freeing, right? So I'm getting the energy that other people's high aspirations are very low for you, right? So you can't set your bar to what other people say is a good amount of money to make a year, or a good job to have, or a fulfilling whatever. You're in the energy of taking that leadership role. Again, back to leadership. Father of air, which is the King of Swords, and then the Emperor coming out, which is that major arcana to let you know that you are in control. You're in control of whatever direction that you're going in. And when you're partnering with spirit and you're taking like when you're taking angel numbers seriously, or you're taking any insights that you hear seriously, even if it sounds like if it's just mentioned randomly, maybe researching into it, and it could bring you a new level of clarity. So like I said, spirit speaks to you in a unique and silent way that is specifically for you. So that's why I always like to call out all of the angel numbers that are here, because many people may be experiencing different ones, and maybe you're seeing 4 and 1 together, like 41 getting you to 5, the number of change, or just like I said, the 4 and the 8, multiple 3s, multiple 8s, seeing a lot of multiplicity. Like your life is dividing. As humans, that's what we do. We create. That's why the ideas are coming in so rapidly, because it's forcing you and it's pushing you, and it's hoping that you make movement so that you can rapidly be and manifest the things that you desire. I'm getting the energy that you're just too good to settle. That's why you have to be the one to, lead yourself into uncharted waters. Because like I said, other people will only take you as far as they want you to go, or as far as their mind can go. And if you, which I know you can, dream bigger than them, you definitely have the ability to manifest higher than them as well. This is earth energy, the root of earth, So taking an inspired action makes you this leader. It makes you an authority over your life, and it also, makes other people want to follow you, so they could, bring things to you that you didn't expect. So expect the unexpected, and don't be afraid to grow into progress, and don't be trapped by other people's limitations. That is your reading for all of my earth signs out there. I really do appreciate you watching, and remember, like I said, to like the video, of course, but also remember that your words are the spells, your actions are the rituals, and your belief is the key that you need in order to step into your magic. And so it is. Thank you for trusting me with this moment of peace, and I will see you next reading.